Salute to the tribe. Look, you guys are just live on the other channel, but I have a few minutes. Look, if you don't know, man, self-improvement is the quickest way to you become the greatest version of yourself. And self-improvement is the quickest way for you to find the woman of your dreams. Shout out to everyone watching from my TikTok family, from my Facebook family. I appreciate y'all. We're back at it again. You know, it's your boy, the wolf, howling at the night. Oh, shoot. And really quickly, man, I wanted to discuss with you guys, you know, how as you're working on yourself, women are observing you, women are noticing you, women are noticing what you're doing. Women can't get enough of what you're doing. Women will never tell you that they can't get enough of what you're doing. The hottest women that you probably would never think are paying you any attention. And this is to my fellows that are posting things up on social media. It's a different time. Women aren't obsessed with celebrities anymore because they know they can't touch a celebrity. But they know if they can find themselves, one timer to say this, a guy that's on his way up, if they can catch the potential, if they, now women are good at seeing potential in men. The problem is they feel like they look so good for the most part that they don't have to, they're trying to step in this fire, man, to work in anymore, but they're starting to see that men are becoming scarce. You know, so the potential, finding a man with the right potential, and the potential that they're looking for is consistency. It's consistency. It's no matter what, through thick and thin, that this guy is on his mission, on his purpose. And, you know, I know a lot of you guys don't think that they care, but the women that are in alignment do care. They want to make sure you're in alignment with God, with universe, whatever. They want to consider it, because a man that's not in alignment with something, you know, he's pretty much able to offer anything, or, you know what I'm saying, get swayed by anybody. And it's just the overall, you'll even think that you're wasting your time and no one's paying attention to you going to the gym or you getting more fit. Women will notice how a hoodie is fitting on you. Bro, I have women telling me that, wow, your traps or your shoulders are getting, you know, kind of thick there. I'm like, I'm wearing a hoodie. I'm doing everything I can to hide myself, you know what I'm saying, from these women, and they're still watching, you know, closely. You know what I mean? Oh, cuz salute to the tribe, you know, just keeping it real. And when you're a Sigma and you're moving in silence, because, you know, my cousin would know, you know what I'm saying, he's a married man. You know what I'm saying? Women find a man that can move around very attractive. And, you know, a man that gets things done, and a man that handles paperwork very easily. You'd be surprised, man. You'd be surprised. These women out here, they're looking for someone they can actually build with or have something with. Not someone they can just watch from a distance and just be like, what is that doing? You guys smash that like button. What's up? What's happening? What is good? Your boy is back, and we're talking about Sigma males being in high demand. Every Sigma male is in some phase of his self-improvement journey. And as much as women talk about it, they really don't do it. They really don't do self-improvement or whatever. You're lucky if they change, and if they change, they expect the world. But when you're doing it, you don't expect nothing. You're doing it because it's the right thing to do. You're doing it because you're a man. You know what I'm saying? You lead by example. And when you're doing this, you really don't have time for politics or pop culture, gossiping nonsense, man. And women notice that determination. They notice the sacrifice. They notice how you don't seem like you're ever really talking about doing anything besides putting in that work. And I'm gonna tell you something, I've said this before. Women love seeing a man work. They want to see you cracking your back, man. You know what I'm saying? No balls or nothing needed, right? Grown here. But they like to see, you know, you working hard. I almost think that they envision you having a whip being cracked against you. And this is black or white. You know what I'm saying? Spanish or whatever. Like, women just, they like this. It's like to see a man sweat. Talk to a woman whenever she's, you know, thinking about a guy and find him attractive, like, oh, just some beads of sweat on his body because she want to see you work. She want to see you working, boy. You know, all of them want to see you working. You know, a woman can't stand seeing a man sitting on his ass, not getting nothing done. They don't even care what you're doing. You can be online talking junk all day, making your money, playing a character like Charleston White. As long as you pulling out stacks of cash out of your pockets like he's doing, they don't care. You know, they don't like you sitting on your butt not doing nothing, man. And with you being in this self-improvement mode, they see future money, man. They see endless potential. They see growth. They see you can teach them things, and they want to be a part of it. The problem is, you know, again, you're very, you know, crafty. You move in silence. You have a poker face, and women don't know how to take you. They're terrified of rejection, so they just kind of sit back and watch for a while. So you have to create some space so that they can find an opening, so that they can reach out. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you're looking. If you're not looking, keep doing what you're doing, but this is what they're looking for, you guys. I'm not going to hold you. I'm going to let this video rock out at 6 minutes. You guys smash that like button, subscribe, join the tribe. What are you waiting for? Drop a comment whether you want to troll or write something positive or just type in some emojis. It all works out towards the algorithm. Help your brother out. Share, 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 and hit that like. Anyway, love and light. Appreciate you, cuz, for showing up, and I'm out.